It's my last show of the year, so before we take a much needed break, I'm feeling festive, so let's end off with some good news. Now the heat is almost behind us and the rain is on its way to cool things down. Our accumulated map behind me showing the beautiful picture of showers and thunderstorms expected the next few days over eastern South Africa. We're taking the map all the way to next week, Wednesday. So it's telling us in the next 5 days between 30 and 60 millimeters is likely to fall over these regions, including large parts of Northwest Gauteng, the Free State, KwaZulu-Natal and Mpumalanga, as well as parts of Limpopo. So what's the long weekend looking like? Here's the details. We already have that ridging high that's pushing in much cooler conditions, a few light showers, as well as cloudy weather into KwaZulu-Natal and Mpumalanga on Saturday. And then after another unfortunately hot day, thunderstorms are expected to bring relief here and there over Northwest Gauteng and parts of Limpopo, as well as the eastern regions of the Free State. In those regions, the Weather Service has issued a level 2 warning where those thunderstorms could likely become severe due to the high instability values in the atmosphere, and this is caused by the extreme heat. This includes Gauteng, the Highveld of Mpumalanga and the extreme eastern regions of the Free State, with isolated storms likely over the surrounding regions and a few isolated showers expected to move over KwaZulu-Natal and parts of Mpumalanga. And then on Sunday, believe it or not, we've got the next cold front that's going to bring showers and cooler weather for the southwestern coast. Ahead of that front, berg winds will blow fresh to strong at times over the western and central interior and quickly heating up parts of the eastern Cape, and this includes KwaZulu-Natal, where the heat will return. Throughout Sunday, we're expecting scattered to isolated showers and thunderstorms to develop over the central parts of South Africa ahead of that cold front, with an onshore flow bringing in cloudy and cool conditions and light showers for the southern coastline. We can see that on our rainfall map, showers expected over parts of the Cape provinces, thunderstorms over the interior as well as the eastern regions, stretching as far west now as parts of the northern Cape and the eastern Cape, becoming scattered and moving over northwest in the Free State, and much later scattered storms also likely to reach parts of Gauteng as well as the Highveld of Mpumalanga. Then it's going to be a stormy public holiday for South Africa, with more scattered storms expected to move over the central eastern regions of South Africa. The Weather Service will most likely issue a warning for the possibility of severe storms in this region due to the high instability value, so please be on the lookout for any weather warnings issued by the South African Weather Service. We're also expecting showers to move over the eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal on Monday, with also a few isolated showers over the coastal regions. Our wind map is showing fresh winds expected to blow along the west coast, blowing strong over the southern coast of our neighbouring country, and a much welcomed cool onshore breeze expected to bring in cooler weather for parts of Mpumalanga and finally parts of Limpopo. Into Saturday, ahead of the cold front, we're expecting those berg winds to blow fresh to strong over the interior of South Africa, gusting at times, which is dangerous, so please be careful out there. Also, a strong northeaster expected to blow along the coast of KwaZulu-Natal and the Wild Coast, and behind that cold front, a strong onshore west-southwesterly wind picking up along the coast of the western as well as the southern coastline, also bringing in much cooler weather. It's the last day of heatwave conditions on Saturday for northwest parts of Gauteng as well as the Free State, peaking at 32 degrees in Bethlehem as well as Johannesburg, but it's finally much cooler in KwaZulu-Natal, Mpumalanga and also parts of Limpopo. It's still warming up into the afternoon with temperatures around 30 degrees and mild weather for the coastal regions with maximum temperatures in the lower to mid-20s. And then on Sunday, that cold front bringing cooler weather for the southwestern coast, but ahead of that front, berg wind conditions heating up the eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal, where the heat will return with a high of 31 degrees in Durban, a high fire danger in place for the interior of South Africa due to the heat and windy weather across the country. Temperatures around 30 degrees on Sunday for Gauteng, but cooler weather expected on Monday over large parts of the country, also spreading into the Free State. A band of showers and thunderstorms expected to move here over parts of northwest Gauteng, Mpumalanga and the central regions. Cooler weather also spreading in the eastern Cape and parts of KwaZulu-Natal, with temperatures in the lower to mid-20s and light rain along the southern coastline, and a high of only 20 degrees in the mother city, but still hot yet again ahead of the showery conditions in the low veld, with temperatures yet again peaking in the upper 30s. Well, that's all from me. Well, that's a wrap for 2024. Enjoy the festive season and the time with friends and family. We'll see you early in the new year.